subscribe to this channel.
Hi everyone, my name is Sharon Mango from Nairobi, Kenya, and you are listening to Underestimated Voices podcast.
Welcome to the Underestimated Voices podcast, where we amplify the voices of those that have been overlooked and underestimated. Join us as we share their inspiring stories and shed light on the issues that matter most. It's time to give these voices the platform they deserve.
Hello, I hope you're all doing great. Thank you so much for joining me on another episode on the Underestimated Voices podcast. In today's episode, I have a guest and we are going to look at depression. Depression is a topic that affects millions of people around the world. I've been there and I hope this episode is going to help you or help someone that you know that has been through depression. My guest in today's episode, she will explain and share her experience of the darkest depth of depression. But through her resilience and determination, she found a path towards healing and personal growth. Her journey serves as a beacon for hope for anyone who may be struggling with their mental health. So, through this episode, our aim is to shed light on the realities of depression, misconceptions, and offer support to encourage those who may be going through their own battles. So, whether you have personally experienced depression, know someone who has, or simply want to gain a better understanding to this complex condition, this episode is for you. We invite you to listen, learn, and be inspired by my guest's story of resilience and hope. I am thrilled to announce to you Chomba Mkasanga, who is a writer and an entrepreneur. Chomba Mkasanga, thank you so much for joining me as we talk about depression. Thank you so much for accepting to share your personal story. Please say hi to our listeners.
Good afternoon, morning, or evening, depending on your time zone. My name is Chomba Mkasanga. I'm a writer and entrepreneur based in Lusaka, Zambia.
Can you share your personal journey with depression and how it has shaped your life?
Depression was something I never thought would affect me. It's always easy to associate things with others until it happens to you.
Oh, yeah.
But when it happens to you, I think is when it makes you more empathetic towards those people that have similar struggles. So for me, depression has been an ongoing battle influenced by experiences, hormonal imbalance, medical condition, as well as a breast cancer scare.
What was the turning point when you realized you needed help with your depression? Time okay, I think I need help. What was the turning point?
I think I realized I needed help when the struggles, the pain, the physical pain became unbearable. At the time, I had a lump in my breast and I used to suffer from severe migraines. So I sought medical treatment. But I think overall, maintaining a positive attitude as well as faith that all would be well was crucial, because sometimes even medicine fails. So you need to have something, I think, hope beyond medicine, something that just assures you that you will be well despite how bad things may seem. So these experiences severely impacted my mental health as well as my ability to see a future beyond my struggles. And in addition to the medical attention, I sought prayer and counseling, as my faith in God is what became my biggest anchor.
When you're depressed, like most of the times, you want to go into ghost mode and just be alone, and thoughts will keep on running in your mind. How did it affect your family and friends, the relationship that you had with them?
Depression has affected my relationships, both negatively as well as positively. It helped me identify my genuine support system. But during my toughest times, I tended to isolate myself, which many didn't understand. And I think what many don't understand is that depression literally drains your motivation. So it makes it difficult to be able to maintain relationships. The saying that you can't pour from an empty cup, I think this resonates deeply with me. You need to have something for you to be able to pour back to others.
What treatments have you found helpful in managing your depression?
My treatments have included medical attention, prayer, and counseling. And then additionally, I've had to incorporate exercise as a daily routine. And most importantly, just having a positive mindset helps. It helps to overcome setbacks more easily.
Finally, what word of advice will you give to someone that is experiencing depression right now and they just feel like hanging themselves to a pole, or they know someone that is going through depression? What advice would you give them?
My advice to those who may be struggling, or maybe they know someone that's struggling, is for you to find long life strategies that you can integrate into your daily life. For example, prayer, socializing, counseling, and exercise. You have to rest when it's needed and stay busy so that you do not overthink. Discover your purpose. Having something that you have to look forward to each day is very essential in this life. Life itself is quite challenging at times, but you need to keep going. Avoid triggers if you know what your triggers are, and most importantly, give yourself grace during the tough times. While depression may be a lifelong battle, I think it should not be something that limits you. You can keep overcoming whatever challenges come and ensure that you continue to live a victorious life.
Thank you so much, Chomba Mkasanga, for joining us on this powerful episode on the Underestimated Voices podcast. And I hope that you have learned one or two things from our guest as she shared on her personal journey of depression. Learn how to control your depressions. I know she spoke about prayer. I know she spoke about socializing and knowing your triggers. What triggers you to be depressed? Some of these things might help you to overcome depression. Thank you again for listening to this episode. Stay tuned for more thought-provoking discussions and inspiring stories. Take care of yourself and remember, Nikafeste muntu wanga. You might be depressed today, but all this shall come to pass. May God bless you.
Thank you for tuning in to the Underestimated Voices podcast. Remember, the power of a voice can change the world. Keep listening, keep sharing, and keep amplifying those underestimated voices. Together, let's make a symphony of stories that resonate far and wide. Stay inspired, stay curious, and join us again next time for more incredible narratives. Until then, keep listening and let your voice be heard. This is the Underestimated Voices podcast, amplifying the underestimated, empowering the unheard.